What are the types of objects that you might have legitimately, say, in an automobile? Could be a flathead screwdriver, could be a large pair of kitchen shears, something like that, that can still do the job, that is not illegal for you to have. And the way that you would wield these various objects are going to be the same as long as they have certain weapon characteristics. Anytime you strike or you finish a strike, all of this is open. It's good to have a hand up to deal with anything that might come in. The same thing here, you open back up on a backhand strike. So this scissoring motion is very simple to do. It's very intuitive, and whether I'm holding a stick or either I'm empty-handed, I have a knife, this type of motion, anything that keeps your hands up and out and towards the problem is all to the good. You never want to be in a situation where it kind of looks as though you're dueling and your other hand is back here, because back here it can't help you. You need to have as many potential weapons, ways to hurt somebody, aimed towards the problem at all times. All of this is a problem for me, particularly this, because this is where all of the criminal intent is happening. But all of that criminal intent gets communicated all the way out here to where the weapon is, and this is what's wielding the weapon. So as much as I might want to get to this, so long as his weapon is here and my weapon is here, it's a long way here. I can't get there. But where I can get is right here. And I can do some pretty decisive work right here if I know that ahead of time, if I make this a priority. It's also an easy target to some degree because most people are not protective of it. People are not expecting this shot. So, I mean, if you really work on that, or if this was a blade, you're doing something that can really disrupt their ability to wield this weapon. Okay? When you strike here, you don't necessarily have to pull away. You can cut, and whether there's clothing here or just soft tissue, you have this for a moment. The more this digs in, the more you can potentially latch on here and hopefully get that under control. If he comes on the backhand side, again, we're not just hitting, we're actually cutting in. And you may just be hitting clothing. That's okay, because you're still arresting the movement here just for a moment, and if you can get that going, then you can work, and this is less of a problem. The first thing I'm going to do is attack the weakest link and just start digging into his hand as hard as I possibly can. I have to work from the outside in. As much as I'd love to attack this, it's way back there. The closest thing I've got is this right here. So think about this not as just a striking tool, hit, 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 or I'm out here, okay, hit, 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 okay? But think about the potential to just drive in to different body parts. So if you've got anything with any kind of point, any kind of edge, it's going to get a pretty pronounced effect.